I think that's absolutely it. I think obviously it's very important to the franchise to try and win games, to try and finish strongly, but most importantly is finding out about a few players and giving them opportunities. Obviously Taide got a chance today with Travis Head being unwell, and then continuing seeing some performance from Isha Malinga and Kaminda Mendes, so I think that's very pleasing, and today was probably our best batting performance as well. The way that Abhishek was able to set it up, and then everyone who came in just read the conditions perfectly, understood their role and got us home comfortably, so that's very satisfying.
And the way Klassen batted today was what we had been stating right from the start, where not to go madly after the ball, but be practical and take singles and play within your limits and take the team home.
Yeah, I mean it was a fantastic innings. He understood the situation, what was required, and then sometimes on these bigger grounds it can actually, I suppose, relax you a little bit, that the sixes and fours are a little harder to hit, so you actually have to turn over the strike, run well, and when that opportunity to hit that boundary comes, you're ready for it. And I think that's what Classy did so well today, is that any boundary opportunity he had, he took on, and in between he was able to turn over the singles. So it was a really good innings from him. I know he was frustrated not to see it to the end, but it was a match-winning performance.
Yesterday you talked about so much about your team, shortcomings, this and that. What was your message to your boys yesterday?
Did I talk a lot about that, did I? I apologise to the team then. No, I think just understanding what it looks like when we play good cricket, particularly with the ball and in the field, the way we bounced back after the power play, I thought that was a really good effort. So I think it's just competing the whole time and understanding that even though some parts of the game don't go well for you, you can still stay in the battle, and we saw that today. And so the batting and bowling, whilst 200 looks a big score, is probably about par. And then to get Abhishek to start that way, I mean, it just sets up a victory for us.
How would you analyze this season, starting from the high and coming this way in between games? Do you think what lessons will carry to the next year?
Well, the season only started today, so we're one from one. Look, I think there's lots of things. I mean, people have talked about it, that obviously we came into the year with the reputation of being aggressive, and then the first game we made 280, and there was talk of that continuing on. I think for us it's just learning about conditions and understanding how we play in those certain conditions, and a few times we've been tripped up by them, and probably haven't adapted as quickly as we want, and played a game that wasn't suited to those sort of wickets. So that's the major learning, and today was a good example of that we could be aggressive in the power play, but then through those middle stages we had to bat responsibility and take certain options. So I think that's a really pleasing factor for us.
How is Travis Head doing, and do you plan on bringing him back into the team?
Yes, he's doing well. We've got a few days off before our game in Bangalore, so it's all tracking that he'll be fine to play that game. Thanks guys, thank you.